What's up, guys? Tucker here from Electric Cycle Rider. I'm with Blaine and Jubal, and we're out here testing these electric motion bikes right now. We've got the Escape, the Race, and the Sport, and gonna take you guys on a little ride through some single track out here in the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Just around the corner from Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I'm following Jubal right now. I'm on the Race, and the bike's sweet. It's the first electric bike I've ridden that actually has a hydraulic clutch. So you can modulate your power on this bike, which is really cool. In my opinion, probably something all these bikes should have. I'm not a trials rider, this is a trials bike. You got Jubal up in front of me, who's a badass trials rider. The bike feels poppy, snappy. You get into like technical little roots and down trees and stuff. It just pops right over them. The power's really good down low. It kind of snaps out of it. Like this stuff. Just pops right over it. Woo! Nice one. Doubled it. Yeah, these tight sections are where the bike really shines.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, man, let's rip it. All right, I'm on the Escape now. This is the street legal version, so woo! A little technical. It's got a headlight, blinkers, basically fully street legal. It's got a seat. You can tell that it's quieter. Does not have that hydraulic clutch that the Race has. Dabbing a foot. Doesn't have the air fork. This bike feels really good. I think I'd rather have the Race on the technical trials type stuff, but on the single track, this bike feels really good. These bikes have really good torque off the bottom. You grab a handful and it definitely goes. Really good for those tighter obstacles where you just need that to get up and over it. Woohoo! Cased it. Look at that guy. That's techie. No problem for the Escape.
Heck yeah.
Or the Race, obviously, with those skills. That's fun, man.
Really fun. Okie dokie.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I gotta put my safety first.
Yep, safety first.
Gotta get this nice lanyard so when you fall off the back and you don't whiskey throttle and die.
That's good to know.
That's good to know.
So what power mode are you in?
I am in green. I'm in the soft map.
Soft map. All right. I'm on the Escape now. I'm going to do map 3.
All right.
The hard hitter.
Let's see if I can keep up. I might have to switch to blue.
Let's see. Oh! Yeah!
You saw it here first. So how compared to a gas bike,
yeah,
how does that crash?
Actually pretty easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't get too tangled up in the bike.
Perfect. Well, you don't have to worry about burning your leg or spilling gas on you.
Oh, man. What was that?
The
Oh,
ground.
look, and the lanyard works.
Yeah, the lanyard worked. Look at that. Yeah, I think you just caught a case of the ground.
Oh, sweet. Well, I used my crash card, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, now that I got my crash out of the way.
Your crash, that was not me.
That was not Jubal. I'm going to follow Jubal because...
Oh, not because you want to see if I can return the favor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just motors over those rocks. Splishy splashy. Hey. Woo! Nice. Ooh, that's a big one. Nice. Little hill climb. Look at this guy. Oh yeah. No problem for this thing. Wow. This thing is a hill climbing machine, man. I'm really impressed with how this thing just climbed that. The GoPro, I'm sure, doesn't show how steep it was. So that was really easy. Man, this thing climbed that hill so well.
Went right up it, huh?
It went right up it, like no problem, so easy.
Yeah, just same with this one, just super smooth. It's like, what's really cool is you don't have to shift. You don't have to worry about being in the right gear. So
Yeah.
you can slow right down, creep through the rocks, and then like get on it.
Yep.
And just be on your merry way.
Totally, man. Yeah, I was really impressed with that last section. It's just like when the going gets rough and it's tighter and a little more technical, like, yeah, they really shine.
Yeah, I mean, we were riding with a guy on a gas bike yesterday.
Yeah.
And we got into those rocks, and I mean, he'd stall.
Yeah.
You know, which is understandable.
For sure.
Those rocks are pretty gnarly, but
Definitely.
you don't have to worry about like overheating it. You don't have to worry about stalling it.
Yeah.
Just get on it and go.
Yeah, for sure. And I would like feel like on a regular moto, there'd be a ton of tire spin on a hill like that, where I feel like I wasn't spinning much on this. Granted, I know we're running super low PSI with trials tires, but the bike handled it amazing. Really good job. Slappy. Man, these things jump logs easy. Basically a trials bike, so I shouldn't be too surprised that they're just amazing in technical terrain, but any of the slower, rocky, rooty, down tree stuff, I mean, that's where these bikes really shine. They weigh about 150 pounds, so they're super light and playful, poppy. Now that I'm going downhill, point out something that's different on the Escape and the Sport as opposed to the Race is that this bike also has somewhat of a clutch. You pull it in just like a clutch, kills power to the bike, but it also adds regen, so it really slows the bike down a lot. So if you're going downhill, probably a good thing to use. Like going downhill right now, instead of grabbing some rear brake, it's just feather light, like you're not really grabbing the brake. I like that feature a lot. Just don't grab it thinking it's a clutch on accident, because it does slow you down. Like right here. I mean, it works. You can feel that regen. It feels a lot like braking. Whoop, still need brake on that. That's pretty steep and loose. I used the regen on that. That was pretty cool. That was a good time to use it.
Yeah, exactly, because it works like as well as the back brake would.
Yeah.
But you're actually like gaining some battery power.
For sure. And it's like there's no tension, you know, it's like not like you're having to squeeze hard to get regen. It's very, very light and just feels like a clutch.
Did you notice it is like progressive though? Like, yeah, the harder you pull it, like the more, or I guess not the harder, but the farther you pull it, the more regen it does.
Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely noticed that. When I pull it in tighter, it would provide more braking.
Yeah.
I still needed to use both on it though.
Sure.
That was steep and loose.
Yeah, it was pretty steep. I'm sure the camera never does it justice, but
it never does, but hopefully you in front you can see a little bit.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. I like that feature. All right, now I'm riding the Sport. So the Sport is very similar to the Race, except it just doesn't have that hydraulic clutch. So all three of these bikes have different power modes. It's power mode 1, 2, and 3. And the Race and the Sport feel quite a bit peppier. Not a ton, but they've got a little bit more snap than the Escape. And really for the tighter technical like trials type riding, the green really does seem the best. The green is mode number 1, and that's the lowest power mode. It still has a lot of snap off the bottom, but it kind of won't get you into trouble. Whereas if you're riding single track stuff like right now, I'm actually in power mode 2, so you get a little bit more snap, but not too much. I tried out power mode 3, which is the red mode, and that's also great. I mean, great for single track, but I did notice like when I got into some of the technical rocky stuff, it was like too much power, because you want to like kind of feather the power up and over some of these technical things. You're going really slow, and if you grab a little too much, it seemed like it ramped up a little too quick. So it's cool to have those power modes, but definitely use them for different applications. On pretty much every other electric bike I've ridden, I just want to turn it up to the fastest mode and just leave it there, but these are a little bit different. They're very capable in the lower power modes. Oh! Yeah, the bike's wheelie really easy. They're shorter wheelbase, so they're nimble. They're light, 150 pounds. I'm not a big trials rider. I've ridden one, but I'm not a trials rider by any stretch of the imagination. But we do ride some technical stuff on the enduro bike, so. But this thing feels great when you're in the technical stuff like that. Just hopping over logs, and very cool bike. Very capable. in the tight technical stuff, it's the most capable electric bike I've ridden for sure. All three of them, really. The way that the power is delivered, the way that the bike feels. Very capable. Now, if you're looking for like a high-speed trail bike kind of thing, this might not be the best one for it, but for this tight technical stuff that we're in, like right here, perfect. Yeah, so good in that low speed, rocky stuff. All right, guys, so just finishing up our ride. We hit a bunch of single track and some more technical rocky sections, a couple hill climbs, some muddy sections, all sampled the 3 different bikes, and they all offer a little bit different experience. But yeah, I love the race because the clutch is really incredible. I love that. The escape is cool, a little bit less of a trials feel, I guess. Different fork, and you have a bit more of a seat.
There's a little bit more of like a trail bike feel,
right?
I think.
Totally, yeah, a bit more of a trail bike, but all super awesome bikes. What do you think?
Yeah, to me, it's like, I feel like the race is definitely the most like trials motorcycle oriented, right? I mean, it's the one that to me doesn't feel like an electric bike. It feels like you're riding a motorcycle. I mean, it revs, it makes noise. I mean, not a lot of noise, but it has the most like motorcycle like feel. The Sport to me, it feels like a kind of a bicycle with a electric motor, you know, real super quiet, real playful sort of feel, but definitely that, you know, more of kind of like a e-bicycle sort of feel. And then the Escape is cool because it feels a little more trail bike oriented, you know, so you just be like ripping along. I feel like when it opens up more, that's when the Escape feels a little more like comfortable, you know. The fork's a little bit stiffer, the seat's cool, you know, it's nice to like take a little break.
Yeah, for sure. So. Blaine, how about you, buddy? What do you think?
I mean, kind of, I guess the race mode is probably, or the race model is probably my favorite, just because coming off a gas bike especially, it's very easy to learn with the clutch and everything like that. The Sport I really like, has the same features as the race quite a bit, and yeah, just all around great bikes.
Right on. Well, fun day.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were here, yeah, for sure. Get out and try one of these things, they're fun.
Absolutely.
See you guys.